Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Monday night. What's up? We're playing Claws of the Tyrant.
Claws of the Tyrant.
Claws
You
of
doing
the
okay?
Tyrant. No. I'm just suddenly you go live and you get crazy, and then here we go.
Yeah.
Not super crazy though. We keep it calm and collected here at the studio.
We attempt to.
Attempt to. I fail often and frequently. My name's Robert, and I'm running us through Graveland Survivors. I'm already off the copy. We were talking to the lead up of this, and I was like, "Here's the copy." I rewrote some stuff, and you're gonna read stuff, and things are just so consistent sometimes. Welcome to Echoes of Death and Steel, a Death Dream Studio live stream and actual play of the adventure anthology published by Paizo, Claws of the Tyrant, where inside you'll find 3 separate adventures that share an arc and utilize different groups of adventurers at varying levels. We've started off with Graveland Survivors, written by Alexander Agunas. I hope I'm saying that right. It is a survival horror that follows a low-level party and ordinary people during a season of celebration, where life is orderly, peaceful, routines all matter. They still matter. Nothing bad has happened in the last 900 years, and it'll be like that for the next 900. Easy.
900. They're so overdue. That's like 3 empires falling.
That is, we are in U.S. Hope, a small rural community inside the kingdom of Lastwall, and yeah, well, more about that later. But let's talk about the show, who we are, and all that stuff. Like all of our shows, this is adults only, so expect strong language, dark themes, gallows humor, and the occasional deeply unnecessary joke about anatomy. And what happens?
I was worried
to
where you're going to take that last
certain
sentence.
parts of anatomies. But we are consulting. We can be consulting, but we are also consenting adults playing make-believe in a world where anything can happen. So prepare your ear holes for the wildly unexpected. Yeah, that's it for my intro that I read completely 100% to exactly as written. And let's just go around and introduce yourselves and who you're playing. A little bit about who you're playing, and their experience in U.S. Hope so far.
What's up, y'all? My name is Dylan. I consent to being consulted by Robert or any of the other 2 players here. Just get that out of the way. I am playing Gaston, who is a human. I said it last week, so Ranger and his animal companion, a tiger named Rupert. So far in Ewa's Hope, Gaston is unimpressed. He thinks this place is weird, is not up to his rich kid standards, so he's kind of judgy and doesn't really understand the social expectations to not outwardly display that. So he's been given the town a little bit of shit unknowingly, just being a real asshole. So yeah, he's not the biggest fan, but we'll see. He enjoyed the musical performance, and he's hopeful to get more of that, but he's not impressed with onion jam and all kinds of other weird stuff going on here.
Nice.
I'll pass it over.
Yeah, I can jump in there. Playing Gaston, boring old human, boring old fighter. Falling around Gaston because he's being weird.
You're playing Gaston?
No, sorry, I'm following around Gaston.
Okay.
I'm playing Merrick.
Got it.
Just following this guy around because he's out of place. Something's up with him.
Yeah.
Just make sure he's doing okay. Make sure everyone in the town is being fine and just alive and healthy and nothing terrible happening, as it continues to not happen here. Nice calm assignment.
There's Gaston
that's
and
all he's
Merrick
been
on the
doing.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gaston just looks like a perpetual asshole, and Merrick just looks surprised.
And sad. Looks sad.
and they dower. Yeah. What about our bardy person, drummer? Yeah.
Rote is just a little guy, a rat folk, and right now
guy.
he's not very confident, though he scored some big musical notes last game, but he doesn't really fit in. He's outside of his warren and just trying to make a living, being an artist, playing drums.
Yeah, that's our
Make it
group.
happen.
So continuing to look at the copy.
I didn't know
because we're
how you were going to
professionals,
transition.
So
Yeah. But before we jump in real quick, just wanted to say that everybody out there, if you're watching us on Twitch or listening to the podcast, if you want to support the small studio that we are, Deathstream Studios, please share us with your friends. Join our Discord. Both of those things are free and really easy to do. We want to hang out with you, talk nerdy, run some games, just talk about games, do all that kind of fun stuff. If you hit us up on our Discord or any of our socials with "I forgot about this," a hashtag sticker me daddy, somebody will send you stickers. I've got a box of them. Robert's got a box of them. We'll get you some stickers, and I think Robert's
there's one right there.
yeah, pointing at one right there.
Here's the pack. Look at them, thanks.
Yeah, if you want to get more involved, you can check out our stream loots page where you can play a card that shakes up the stream with hazards, bonuses, wild effects. It actually interacts with us as players in real time, the characters in the story, so that's pretty fun. You can also toss in bits on Twitch. 500 bits will get you a obol for a player of your choice. 1,000 obols will trigger something on Robert's secret random encounter table. Please spend 500 bits to get us an obol, because that will probably be our best chance of getting one. So,
Because this stingy bastard.
Well, you guys need to do some heroic shit. So how about that?
We're level 1. We're literally
No heroics,
defined as not heroes.
yeah.
Everything's calm. The city is safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure as your biddies then.
Yeah.
Show us your biddies. Thank you for reading that off, Dylan. Much appreciated. And to clarify, we call hero points in the Pathfinder 2e system obols here in and around the
Good
studio,
point.
because we use them as there's more to them here than what's given in the rules. So just a reminder for us, and for all of you out there, we don't start every session with an obol, but they also don't expire. You don't have a cap on them either. But yeah, you earn them by being a badass, doing epic shit, taking risks, and making jokes that only probably I would laugh at. But normally you would use a hero point or obol to reroll a check after seeing the results, but before its outcome, and use those results instead. You can also spend them to stop your dying condition from increasing immediately and stabilize, to stop yourself from dying, and hope the rest of your party survives to bring you to above 0 hit points. The other things that we do use them here for, or for should have been using them for, secret checks. You can spend it before rolling to determine the outcome, rolling 2 checks and using the better result that I would see. So it's a little risky on your end, but if it's a secret check that you think would be worth it, then spend that obol. Another thing you can do is act out of turn. You spend an obol to take a jump in the turn order, and then immediately take 2 actions, essentially moving yourself to anywhere in the turn order before your turn in wherever you are in the initiative. You can also use it to petition me for knowledge. If any of you feel stuck at any point, just spend an obol, and I will give you a subtle hint, or maybe not so subtle. Kind of depends, I guess, on what you're trying to look for, or ask, or otherwise. The other thing you can use an obol for is recall. You can recall a spell that you've cast, or to gain another use of an inherent ability that is otherwise limited. So that seems a little powerful, but I like it. I think that's worth an obol. the last thing that you can spend an obol on is gaining the quickened condition. Gain an additional action with the mover attack trait.
Don't do that. Just act out of turn immediately after your turn and get 2 actions instead of just 1.
Wait, what?
I said don't do that. Instead, act out of turn and immediately go after yourself to get 2 actions.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry. Just gaming.
Yeah. Nope, makes sense. Okay, that's everything. So, are you all ready to live by
Live
the
by
die,
the die.
and die by the
And
die?
die by the
Die the
die.
die.
We're so good at it.
Oh yeah,
So
years of practice.
Last time we met our 3 heroes in and around Yua's Hope on the eve of the annual festival known as Harvest Home. We just got to meet them. They were bumping around town. As Jacob mentioned, wrote and the band, the Querulous Quintet, had rolled excellently on their performance checks. Natural 20s for Rote and the band. And the rehearsal was just amazing. Unfortunately, they were surrounded by all of the vendors, so none of the people actually attending the festival, well, there's probably a few, but most entirely all the workers and laborers got to catch probably the best performance that they're going to be able to perform for the week of the festival. But got a high bar for the rest of the week. What else happened? Gaston and Rupert, they met Herdaw, a vendor and owner of Hope's Breath Inn, had a slight interaction with her. It was she felt a little insulted as he walked by and just scoffed at her goods very
Ugh.
rudely.
Oh,
Someone likes that onion jam.
Yeah, onion and bacon jam. Yeah, Merrick was told to keep an eye on Gaston, as he mentioned earlier. Shady fellow, new to town, unfamiliar, stranger danger. And he was asked to keep an eye on him by Dame Talia Gildar, a local staple, longtime resident of U.S. Hope, and longtime retired Knight of Ozum. Very well respected in the community, viewed as a leader, and just a very nice, well-to-do woman who garners respect and awe wherever she goes. She's in her upper 60s, approaching her 70s, but still fit and commanding. After the rehearsal, Gaston snuck off, following after Garrig, the town's half-orc lifter and putter-downer of crates and barrels. There's probably a better word for that.
Laborer?
He's a laborer, yeah. He's a coolie, I guess, is another word for that. For some reason he was being weird and sneaky and following after Garrig. Merrick, catching sight of that, followed after him. But Gaston bumped into 2 children. Garrig took a turn down an alleyway, and Gaston kept on walking without really looking where he was going. Bumped into 2 kids, Retsnav and Retsnov. The spawn of Jono and Ilova Brushpaw, local family that's lived in U.S. Hope for a while. It seemed as if they were talking to Talia Dame and probably, by the looks of it, leaving for the festival. Merrick probably would have overheard them complaining about how loud and crowded it gets, and they're just gonna disappear while the festival goes on. But Gaston had a brief interaction with them, and Merrick showed Gaston where Hope's Breath Inn actually was. There, they just drank and hung out and retired for the night. Rote was also there with the rest of the band. Sans Alizo, the leader of the Querulous Quintet. He's staying at the Mordesha Lodge, a bit better, maybe even a bit more luxurious lodging compared to Hope's Breath Inn. Rote was there. Did you guys end up performing again with Crassian? I can't remember actually.
I did not. I ran away.
That's right. Yeah.
Cleb and Bicky got drug up on the stage with him, and they kind of had an awkward performance while I briefly talked to Gaston.
That's right. You guys did have a brief conversation. Gaston was being awkward also about playing the lute and maybe playing together again, and Rote, it seemed like Rote just was like, okay, yeah, I'm leaving now. That's the kind of vibe I got, but seemed open to it in general. But yeah, the night went without a hitch. Next morning came, and yeah, Gaston stepped outside. Actually, Rote came down first. Was having a breakfast with Herda, who was serving up some pastries and getting ready to head to the Great Barn. And there was a bit of an incident with her husband. Came in yelling, asking her where she was all night and why she didn't come home and serve him dinner. It's very, very loud and slightly traumatic. But it wasn't a good interaction, especially with Rote. He kind of hunkered down a bit and quieted himself. But she was able to find herself again, wipe the tears away after that, and then get back to work. As then Gaston came down with Rupert, who let him outside to relieve himself. Out there, he again met Retsnav and Retsnov, the kids playing with the tiger. And I think Merrick walked up to retrieve some pastries to start his shift at the Great Barn. So I think that's everything. Any details you guys want to fill in? Anything I may have missed? No? All right. Well,
Merrick had some fucky vibes with Garog.
Gaston did.
oh, Gaston did. Yeah, that's right.
Sorry, Gaston. Yeah.
It's like, oh, I missed
are
that.
you
Love
hunting
triangle.
him or are you hunting him?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah,
right.
I don't know.
Yeah, Garrick.
Who knows?
Garrick did.
Start of a young adult novel.
Enemies to lovers.
You don't. Yeah, you never know.
You heard it here. We're gonna dive first. Just straight into smut.
Yeah.
Be prepared.
All right. Cool. So, yeah, that's the scene. So we've got Gaston outside with Rupert, Retsnav, and Retsnov are kind of adjacent to the tiger, Rupert, and Merrick is just taken off. Rote, I think you ran back inside or you ran up to your room for something. So you're still up in the second floor of the inn. Let's just start there. What is Rote doing in his room? Bicky, Kleb, and Crassian are still asleep. It is very early for you all, but at least for them, they were probably up very late.
So Rote has this big drum that he slept in when he turned upside down and then just kind of pulled like a little cover over. But as I mentioned, there were smaller drums, right? Because that's the big bass and then it kind of goes down. So he grabs a smaller drum that just kind of fits on his back like a backpack, kind of just a small satchel so I can go out amongst the day. And he takes that and goes downstairs and tries not to catch anyone's notice because he doesn't necessarily want to play in front of other people at this time.
Okay.
He's also a little bit scared of seeing Berta's husband again. He would have liked to done something, but he's a little guy. Doesn't feel very comfortable in aggressing an aggressor.
Fair point. Okay. All right. Sorry, I was playing with the music there. So, where are you going from here? Sorry.
I think I'd go downstairs, just try to, well, find something to eat, and then head out to kind of explore this town a little bit, and also kind of scope out, are we going to perform later in the same barn, or are we moving venue?
So you guys had been asked to play every evening. until the end of the festival.
Yeah.
Same set. There might be some variation. It's kind of up to Alizo on how that kind of goes. Um, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go explore town and kind of get my bearings while it's daylight.
Cool. All right. And what are Gaston and Rupert doing outside with Retsnav and Retsnov? Retsnav and Retsnov.
Gaston is finishing off his pastry that he procured from Herda, and kind of muttering to himself, Much better than I expected, but I'll have to keep this in mind. We'll probably get two or three more tomorrow, but can I get one more now? Maybe. You're just like talking about this pastry and looking down at Rupert, who is still kind of playing with the children again, kind of interacting more so like a cat that's a normal house cat that's kind of leaned back a little bit with one paw ready, uh, letting them test their boundaries, and they're kind of getting used to one another. Um, Eventually, Gaston will stop muttering to himself and brush the crumbs off of his face and his hands. Um, Say, well, Rupert, let's go see if those vendors haven't cleaned their act up overnight.
Aw. You see the kids kind of get a little sad. Sure, we can't play with Rupert a little longer. This is Retsnav. This the boy is he's probably the one that's the loudest, who just is like touching everything and trying to like pet Rupert constantly. When he gets bored, you might turn away and like pick up a pebble and try to throw it as far as you can.
Huh.
He's just like kind of all over the place. Zero volume control, but he's like bravely curious. Every once in a while, a stranger will walk by and he'll just like spark up a conversation with them. Like whoever walks by will just look down like, "Yep, yeah, okay, whatever, kid." And the sister Retsnav, she's smaller, quieter, a little more watchful, and very timid around Rupert. But she is, she's kind of maybe occasionally looking up at you for affirmation to like, are you sure this is okay? We should be doing this. And
Huh.
maybe off in the distance you'll see their parents kind of just watching close. They're not close, but they're maybe down the street a little bit talking to people. But they have their eye on their kids. They're within like yelling distance, right? So
Hmm.
they're very comfortable in the town, very trustworthy and or trusting. Sorry, but yeah, at they kind of catch your vibe. Looks like you're trying to leave, so they do that noise again, and the two kids kind of look over at them, and they say, "Bye, Rupert. Bye, Mister. Thanks for letting
Well,
us play with Rupert."
we'll be here. Are you? If you're staying for the festival, I'm sure you'll run into Rupert again. He'll be around.
No, we got it. We have to leave out of town. It's too cramped. There's too many people here. Parents, Ma and Da are saying it's too loud and crowded, so we're just gonna be out in the woods, I guess.
Too loud and crowded. This is maybe the smallest town I've been in weeks.
Um,
I don't
well,
understand, but
it's they kind of just like look at each other awkwardly in the back of you. Uh, yeah, it's loud for us. Um, but I hope you enjoy the festival. We'll see you later. Bye, Rupert. They kind of run off together. The girl kind of looking back at Rupert, a little sad. But they catch up to their parents, talking to some other local friends of theirs, and uh, Jono, the father, kind of just gives you a nod and a wave with his hand.
uh, he doesn't acknowledge it. He looks and then looks down at Rupert, and uh, Rupert is relaxed significantly and is kind of sitting down beside Gaston, and he Gaston reaches down a hand and taps Rupert on the head, scratches a little bit behind the ear on the side of the face, and Rupert starts to purr and he says, "Well, let's walk around a bit, shall we? Let's go." And they will walk into the festival grounds with a goal in mind, trying to locate their hunted. It's italicized so that you don't know if it's sexual or not.
They are hunted. I think
He should
it's
be.
clear.
He should have hunted prey on him to like gain tracking bonuses. Anyway,
Nice.
Just as you're about to step away from the steps, maybe the whole time people have been kind of like walking in and out of Hope's Breath Inn, and Rote, you walk out behind Gaston and Rupert just as they are about to step away.
Oh, hello again.
Gaston
Down here.
like, yeah, he turns around and is like, "Oh, oh yes, hello,
Hi.
yes, hello."
Um,
Uh,
right.
what? Oh man, we both keep talking at the same time, and it's making it perfect. Um, are you? What time are you playing today?
Oh, we wrap up the evening with it, but I was going to go explore the festival grounds and try to get the lay of the land. And you mentioned you wanted to play at some point. I do have the little drum. If we could get away from people and once, you know what? Just you don't have to. Bye.
I'll start walking away.
Uh, he'll let you go, but walk a little bit behind you, eventually kind of catching up and like, yes, we can definitely try to find time. Sorry, you ran off before I could say yes. So we'll definitely try to find a quiet moment away from people because again, I would prefer to not play openly as well.
Oh,
I'm quite
great. Okay.
untrained, but
I, I feel that way sometimes too. Um, Excellent. Okay. Well, do we just keep walking together?
if you'd feel more comfortable, I can wait and you can go ahead,
I
or
love
we
it.
can.
I love it. It's so great.
no. This is so. Why are you here? Do you live here?
No, no, I do not live here. I'm on my way further north. My father has sent me on an errand. Um,
Oh,
yes, I'm to deliver some documents and return them. Well, since you've asked, I do have a question for you regarding. I don't know if it's obvious or not, but I'm from Cheliax, and I've mentioned this to people before, and oftentimes that's quite off-putting to them, and I don't. I'll be honest, I don't understand why.
um, I don't know. I mean, it sort of sounds familiar,
Well,
but
every time I
I
say
mean,
this, they last night I mentioned it to a few people, and they all decided that was the last thing they would like to say. They left, and granted, maybe the conversation wasn't very pleasant, a little awkward perhaps, but I just I'm not sure. I just thought maybe you might have a
oh,
little insight. We've seen to gain a little rapport with one another, so
um, no, no insight from me, but I can tell you that I'm a rat from a sewer, and most people act the same way when I tell them that.
and he kind of tightens up, like draws in a little, and is, well, I didn't.
He doesn't smell at all. He's very
Yeah.
clean.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I didn't really know that. He's like
Oh,
you can like see the
this
wheels spinning, and he's thinking, "What have
um,
I? Who am I talking? I picked the guy from the sewer, and not a normal like city dweller in this backwater town."
The only rat folk in the town.
Exactly. Um, well, I'll be honest. Don't know that I've ever met a rat folk, and
oh,
I didn't
I've I,
assume they were all from the sewer, but
I've never met a
are they?
Rupert.
Yes, he's somewhat one of a kind as far as I've seen.
Great. Well, which uh, which way do you want to go then?
Well, yesterday I was before the your great performance last night. I was walking through the market and well, I was unimpressed, and I'd like to see if they've increased their quality of goods
So,
since yesterday. So that I would love to take a look through and peruse their wares.
so let me. You guys are in essentially like the town center, and this is where I imagine you're walking off and onto the main street that heads directly to the town hall. There are other surrounding like main buildings here, and again the great barn where like the festival is held is off a ways, like to the northwest a bit, up against like a hillside. Um, and just to the south of that are the crypts and a graveyard. But the main town here consists of a town hall. Right now, maybe you can kind of see it. People are kind of shuffling through town. There's bunting strung up across the corners of buildings. It's very festive. People are very chattery and excited to kind of just see what's out and about. Kids running through town. Um, so yeah, town hall's doors are open. Shutters are thrown wide, and there's notices posted. There's you know uh, civic duty folk just handing out flyers and postings and kind of directing people towards the Great Barn and answering questions. There's the All Spiral Cathedral just across the street from Hope's Breath Inn. Um, its bells are ringing steady and noting every hour. The clergy and faithful are kind of like pausing on the road to offer, good days to people, answering other questions, letting people in, and for prayer. It's a multi-denominational church. Um, there's the Open Pot, which is a restaurant that has been open again across the street from Hope's Breath, and everything's pretty tight and closely packed. Right, just it's downtown essentially. Um, but it's got like an open air seating, and people are kind of piling in and out constantly. Smells of warm bread, and just to the east, there's the Bright Barrel Brewery. This is where this was mentioned by Garrig yesterday. It's owned by the Princastles, some um, uh, like lower noble folk, but they prefer the rural environment, and they've got yeah, rolling out. You can see them rolling out fresh casks and barrels, and they're serving drinks in front of their establishment also. Um, Already like mugs stacked high in anticipation for crowds. And to the north of town proper is like all the residential lanes. You can hear like families and friends gathering, people kind of wearing their best clothes, straightening them out as they're piling into the streets. Um, Further to the east is the single bridge that goes across the river, and really the only entrance into the town. Wagons creaking in from the countryside. Um, but yeah, so that's all kind of in town proper. Your surroundings. It's very busy. There's probably 100 or so, couple hundred or so people in the street at one time. Um, Not as busy as Cheliax, uh, but busy for a small town like this. So yeah, that's your surroundings at this moment.
So you said right. Okay, I think we're going this way.
And I'll get a little bit of a lead as I go that direction.
Yeah, as you get ahead of Gaston, he kind of just like raises his eyebrows and shuts his eyes and kind of like slowly puts his hand up and is just kind of like, what the fuck? Like, uh, and you probably don't hear, but he just says, the sewers. Ugh, whatever. And just, it's like, okay, whatever. He's like weighing the options, like, I should get away from this guy, but I might get to play a little bit of loot with him. Like, don't. Ouch. So he's just following along, letting Rupert or Rote get a little ahead of him, and Rupert's probably like wide pupil, ears locked on the rat folk. Like, that is the biggest prey I've seen.
Uh-oh.
uh,
Breakfast,
grumbling.
lunch, and dinner.
yeah.
Uh,
He wouldn't really do anything, of course, though. Rupert's a good boy.
okay.
Hey, we're level 1. I don't have much HP right now.
Okay, so you guys are cutting off and into any particular direction, or are you just meandering?
Uh, to I think wherever the market was going to be.
So that'd be the great
right?
barn, the barn. Then.
Oh, it's at the barn. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, right at the barn.
So you're walking
Right
through
to
the
the barn.
crowds and making your way to the barn. Cool. At this point, I think Merrick has already made it there. That is
Oh, yeah.
your assignment for the day is to just answer people's questions, give them directions.
So it's a complete opposite of how these very two awkward people were having a conversation. Merrick is just walking down the street with almost the energy of like that old Spider-Man 3 thing where he's just like not exactly
Oh.
a pimp walk, but just
Yeah.
like, oh hey,
Tobey
how's
Maguire.
it going? Yeah.
Yeah.
I should specify which Spider-Man. It's like, hey, how's it going? It's like, oh, and like one of the barrel though with the breweries like rolling out barrels looks like one might go, oh, you got it. It's like, yeah, how's going there? Goes past Rockville and be like, hey, I had this little like armor's a bit stiff here. I did this repair, but I don't know if it's very good. I'll check with you after the festival or whenever you have time.
Yeah, just
I'll just
come by
stay.
my stall. I'll have my tools.
Great, thanks. Yeah, and he just wanders off.
Fucking big man
And
on
yeah,
campus
just gets
over here.
to big man. Okay, well, all these people
He's
are
like-
great.
yeah.
He's been in the army for too long. Not all these people are great, calm, all the well-behaved people. He scowls occasionally at like the teenagers causing trouble.
Yeah, they do that thing
You
where
know.
they pull their eye and give you the tongue.
Yeah.
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 They'll grow out of it. But yeah. He just heads to his post and enjoys the festival.
Okay. Yeah, you get there and you see that Talia is already there. All their stalls are set up. There's a few vendors that are running a little bit late. You don't see Herda there. Her stall's closed. But yeah, everybody else is kind of set up shop. You see Marco's parents, the two retired Knights of Ozum also. They're a little bit younger than Talia. They're probably in like their mid-30s, approaching 40s. But that is both Arliss Blightender and Verena Blightender. But yeah, they've got a large setup with all of their goods that they farmed for the last season. All kinds of pumpkins, squash, onions, yeah, you name it. They've got a box of it, and they are already like very busy with people showing up. So this essentially doubles as a farmer's market to kick off the season. It's going to be like every week, once a week, they'll be out here, kind of hawking their recent harvest and goods to their fellow community members here in U.S. Hope. But Marco's running around. He's doing his best to help, but again, he's in the way more than he is being helpful. But he's very energetic. he just wants to help and do a good job. Very optimistic. Lots of momentum though. Eager, very eager. Yeah, he's just running around being a little crackhead kid. What else? What else is happening? Garrick is there already. Kind of. Yeah, he was there before you left also. So he's helping people get their stalls set up. He's kind of just the go-to guy for helping out with whatever needs to be done around. Let's see. Sir Nalith is there. He kind of he doesn't really like to claim that he's head of the cathedral, but everybody treats him as if he is. And second to him is Constant Russi, more priest-like. Sir Nalith is wearing his armor just to kind of show off a bit, but probably talking to Dame Talia. Constance next to him, and they see you, and they wave you over.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Head over. I can help.
Sir Nalith is he's got like short, cropped, iron gray hair. He looks very relaxed, but he looks to you and he says, Merrick, you've been doing an excellent job here in town. We appreciate everything you've done for us, and we're sad to see you retiring in the next couple of weeks, but it's well earned.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you gotta just take the years as you can get them, and then move on when it's done.
Yes.
Yeah, looking forward to
Yes, says
spending some of my savings.
that's good. This is Dame Talia talking. That's good for you. You're tired as I did, but I still can't stop myself from working, as you can see. The command always calls. But, yes. Do you have any plans for your retirement? Are you staying here in Use Hope?
I think so. I was going to just look at getting a little bit of land just outside of town. Try my hand at maybe farming. Maybe, I don't know. Could always take on some training if anybody needs to, if you need to increase the guard for some reason.
Yeah.
These
yes.
festivals can get rowdy.
Well, you're one of, I think, 5 guards posted here, so it's not much in the way of needing to be exactly a drill sergeant of sorts, but I hear Constance always looking for help around the cathedral. Isn't that right? And I don't think I've shown a picture of Constant. So let's, or have I? Oh, I'll just show you Constant first.
There's so many NPCs, I couldn't tell you.
I know.
I don't think we met them.
A wonderful tapestry.
Constant Russi. There he is.
Is that a tabard of Iomade?
It sure is.
Yeah. Some extreme Iomade going on here.
Yeah, he is a devout Iomedean. But yeah, he's the one that delivers the sermons every day. Comes off as like he is a very serious but contemplative man, and he's bald-headed, dark-skinned, very nice, well-groomed, bushy beard, but smile on his face, and he just nods. Your help would be very welcome around the cathedral if you choose to. It's very comforting having a guard such as yourself assisting out with whatever we may need.
Yeah, I'm happy to stop by whenever you need me.
Very easy retirement, I assure you. Are you yourself a man of following? Are you devout in any way to any gods or goddesses, Merrick?
I mean, not to your degree, obviously, but
No.
being
Well, yes.
known to offer prayers time of day on special occasions. Is okay. I think he just gets kind of distant for a second, but you know the
I'm sorry. I did not mean to press, or I apologize. It's just trying to make conversation.
no problem.
Hope it wasn't too sore of a subject. If you ever need to talk, I am available. Kind of leans in a little bit with his eyebrow pointed towards you, and he kind of just shakes his head. Yes, come talk to me.
Will do.
He nods. I suppose I should take my leave, Sir Nalith and Dame Talia. He bows deep and then walks off. I'll be at the cathedral, preparing for sermons for the devout that come looking. Doodaloo. He leaves. But
Toodles.
Dame,
Toodaloo.
Dame Talia, she looks to you and she says, a bit serious question. I know you had been following that Chalaxian stranger. Some folks last night after the rehearsal said that they saw you following him after him. What do you make of that man? Sir Nalith kind of leans in a little bit too. He kind of crosses his arms.
A little odd. I don't think he's been out of Cheliax much. You know how they are sometimes.
Shakes her head.
A little.
Diabolists, all of them. It's curious to see one so far away from the border here.
Yes, I was meaning more on the not being able to swing a cat without hitting a new noble family there. So
Yes, that too.
maybe they're not common. They don't frequently interact with us common folk. Maybe. Anyway, just seemed he seemed to be following after someone, but I couldn't. I didn't see who it was that he was.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, following that.
Sir Nalith says, well, anything, if you need help or if you're unsure of what to do, we'll leave you to your better judgment with him.
Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you for the offer. But I think with enough people around, I'll keep an eye on him and see if I can see who he is. Seems to be paying attention to people. Anyway.
Well, speak of the devil. And he's walking with the look at that. He's with the drummer from the quintet. As you guys kind of enter the market proper.
And Vision wrote still in front, walking in front, and Gaston is probably still like rubbing his temple and like just wrestling internally with what is happening. A little unpleasant look on his face. But
That's how everyone else feels about you.
yeah, he is unaware.
So is Rote.
Yeah, and then he probably just rode in and start looking at the stalls, assuming they didn't upgrade their merchandise overnight, and is still kind of like rolling his eyes and is less outspoken about it. But as he walks through, he's just like, just kind of like grunting disappointedly. Not that he was looking to buy anything, but just like it's just a reminder of where he is and that kind of thing.
Is Herda here yet, or she's still minding the tavern?
She's still minding the tavern. You think you guys left her behind? It looks like all the other kind of stalls are open. Rockville's kind of already playing and hosting several of her fun little games and tables. What else is happening?
Oh, so there's like a carnival game thing?
Yeah, Rockville's got some carnival games going.
And Gaston might try to do a strength based one. There's like the thing where you hit a sledgehammer and hit a thing up to the hit a bell. What do you even call that?
I don't know actually.
Yeah, what is that thing called?
Hammer time.
The hammer?
Every carnival
Hammer
has
time.
them.
High
And
striker?
Ice Striker.
Ice Striker.
Okay.
Strength
Test your
tester?
strength.
Yeah,
Strongman?
strength tester.
Strongman game? Yeah.
Yeah, he would try to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Rote's kind of looking around and catches you very in opposite.
Oh, yes. I also like puzzles. I'll join you.
This is a puzzle of uh my bicep. Not that, not more of a mind puzzler.
That's not one I can solve, but that one over there, that maybe.
Yeah, so you go over there. There's a slew of games. There's like a dexterity game where it's got like little catapults you can move around to try and smash a tower. There's that strongman game. There's a maybe there's a dunk tank she set up.
Oh,
Maybe the
yeah.
strongman game is like there's like a treasure chest that kind of falls apart, and like gold coins go flying up instead of like a bell or like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, treasure hits the bell at the top.
Nice.
I don't know. Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some games. Feel free to make up some other games if you want. But to Merrick real quick, Dame Talia and Sir Nalith, they say, well, I guess we'll leave you to it then, Merrick.
Yeah.
They give you a nod and they walk away and kind of disappear into the crowd.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll just slowly do rounds, just being visible. He minds their manners.
Okay. Okay. Dylan's rolling athletics checks already.
Ah, nice.
All right.
Just getting it ready.
Oh, getting ready. That's not the roll you want to use.
Oh no. I don't know. I did it blind, so I don't know.
Okay.
Needs-
Yeah. You don't, these don't have to be blind rolls. So.
Okay. What I get?
Yeah, Rockfell. She waves you over. She sees that you guys are interested, both Rote and Gaston. So she says, "Come on over. Grab that hammer there." And she's very excited to have you. She's kind of bouncing around between like tables and guests, and people are waiting for her to kind of like give them instructions. So she's a little bit overwhelmed, but she's very happy to be doing this. Here's what Rockfell looks like. Dwarven blacksmith. She also has a table of like small like goods that you can purchase too. Blacksmithy tools, but
Pots and pans.
yeah. If you guys have
Wrought iron
society,
pan.
go ahead and roll a secret society check.
Society.
Why would? Oh, for a second I thought I had put a point in that. It's like that doesn't. No, untrained. I'm not gonna.
Okay. All right. Yeah, she's got some puzzles too, some interesting, almost like mundane magical puzzles that take a little bit more intelligence and wit to solve. Yeah, you approach the strongman game where you've got to smash the treasure chest, yeah, you got a big wooden mallet to drive this ball up this near vertical ramp into the sky. So go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Okay, well, I will roll it again. Hopefully that one wasn't the natural 20. Yeah, he winds up real big. Oh, there it is. Yeah, a natural 20 for a
There it is.
27.
Okay, that is a critical success. So, the ball flies up and leaves the ramp.
Oh, jeez.
And she kind of squeals like, "Oh my goodness!" I don't even know where it went. Did you see? Do you see where it went? The treasure chest is just completely smashed, and yeah, she's like, "Oh, I gotta fix that. I have to fix it. Actually, you broke it in places that weren't meant to be broken." Yeah, I guess I'll be busy for the next few hours, but I suppose I should give you your prize. Um, and she hands you 10 silver pieces.
Oh, cool. Did I pay? Should I pay her something to play?
Sure.
I
It
okay,
costs.
yeah.
Actually, maybe not 10 silver. She hands you 4 silver pieces, and it
That's a lot.
costs a copper to play.
Okay, perfect.
So,
That sounds good.
even 4 sounds like a lot. 2 silver.
One
Bankrupting your
silver.
economy.
Yeah,
immediately.
exactly. Yeah.
You noblemen coming from Cheliax.
Yeah, because I envisioned him just like walking over and seeing the hammer and just not talking to her and just knowing what this is and grabbing it and doing it without talking. And then it's like, oh, this was too easy. But it might be a little challenging, but well, when you fix it up and maybe you can make it a little harder, I might try again.
Oh, a challenge is what you want, huh? Well then, I'll make sure to crank it up a bit when you come back around. Give me about an hour, and I'll see what I can do.
And he just puts the hammer back where it was and kind of turns around, smirk like with this not really smirking, but just like this proud. He just looks like an asshole smiling. can't
Okay.
can't describe this, right? He's just like super proud of himself and like looking around to see if anybody noticed. And
Rote noticed.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Rote was going to. I had picked
Oh,
up like
goodness.
one of these interlocking wooden cube puzzles to start working on, but then I noticed I set that down and you see that like the Rote's ears kind of perk up a little bit, and I kind of trot over to you and was like,
Wow, I didn't realize you were so strong. I mean, you're a lot bigger than I am, but that's a lot of strength.
yes, it's one of my many gifts.
Like,
Wow. Okay. Okay. So is clearly not everyone is like you because you're really strong and you have a tiger.
Yes,
Is
again,
is is
very
everyone
gifted.
from you said Cheliax, right? Is everyone from
Yes,
Cheliax like you?
I wouldn't say that, but
Oh,
I've been quite lucky with what with my what I have and how I am. As you can see, he's kind of like not looking down at you, and just like looking around. Yeah, very just
just,
like he's real tense. His shoulders are back. His posture's really good. And he's like Terry Crews flexing his pecs under his shirt, uh, seeing if
uh,
there's any pretty ladies.
you see Rockville, she's mimicking you behind you. Right, you take notice of that, but Rockville's pretty beefy for a dwarf too, and she could easily probably take you in a arm wrestling match.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, she before you turn around to take notice of her, she kind of goes back to fixing fixing the game. But
I
you notice that with ease and like speed and competence, she's able to kind of like pick apart the broken pieces, and in her or her like craftsman's apron, she pulls out parts, and she's pretty efficient with every movement, and like she's putting up supports and pressing joints and assessing load bearing points and putting everything kind of back together. Um, but yeah, go ahead, Jacob.
Oh, no, I mean, Rote is a hand at doing stuff, but seeing how quick and efficiently she's moving, he's like,
no, she's much more qualified to do that than I am.
and I'll go loiter by the puzzle, but I don't know if I can do the puzzle quite as impressively as Gaston did his hammer. So now I don't have the confidence to do the puzzle anymore.
yeah.
Hmm.
Um, you notice that there's like a queue of people waiting. Rockville doesn't have any help, and you see that they're kind of getting a little annoyed at just watching her fix this instead of like hosting the game. Um, and a few people are kind of leaving, but she seems like she's fully um, focused on fixing this rather than the guests that are showing up.
Yeah, Miracle will head over. I mean, seeing kind of a crowd forming there, wander over and see if everything's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think seeing her too focused on that, you'll kind of hey, Rockville,
Yes. What?
got a
Merrick. Hello.
got a crowd of people here
That's
for
not a
you.
voice. Oh, oh, I'm sorry, folks. I can't. I gotta fix this. I'm a little busy right now. I apologize. Come back in an hour. And some of the kids and people are like, ah, rubbish. And yeah, the crowd begins to slowly disperse, and yeah, just a huge disappointment. People are sad. Rockville's like, well, Merrick, could you maybe you
Yep.
could help host?
Sure. Yeah, Varric's just like, yeah, I'd be fine. Yep.
You,
No, he was just about to jump in.
you, little fella. I'm sorry. What's your name next to you, big strong fella that broke my game?
Oh, I'm Roach Ramhead.
Oh yes. You put on a great show last night. But
Oh,
I
thank
see
you.
you're holding that logic cube there. Are you any good at those things?
Yeah, I quite like these sort of things.
Oh, good. And she says, "Come here," and she leads you to a table, and there's at least 10 or so similar logic puzzle games. She's, while I'm fixing this, maybe you can help people work on these puzzles until I'm done. I'd appreciate it.
Um, okay, yeah.
Perfect.
Oh,
and
no.
then she kind of looks to you, Gaston, up and down, and she says, "You know what? You're gonna help me. You broke it."
Oh, well, if it was constructed better, it might not have broken. Just such strength.
She
What?
pinches. She reaches out to pinch your cheek.
Uh, Probably like flinches back and like tries to block her hand as she's attacking him.
She,
Oh,
she says, "Come, come." She's kind of smiling, but a little bit red in the face. "Don't be rude."
oh, what do you need? He's like talking through clenched teeth.
There we are. And then she kind of smiles and pats your cheek instead. Too quick for you to block.
Like tries to pull away, and it's just like, oh, damn it.
And she just starts to give you instructions on how to help her fix the game you broke. I think this is a good point to break away, as our party is now hosting Rockville's festival games. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Stick around. We'll see how the party fares being and playing festival game hosts. So yeah, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Toodaloo. Shamalama ding dong. We're back. I don't know.
I thought you were gonna rhyme.
What is that word? What does that even mean? How is
Shimlama Ding Dong.
those kinds of weird phrases
Urban
that just
Dictionary.
come out of nowhere. Shamalama ding dong. Here we are.
I
Let's
feel like the
play for
winds
extra
were involved.
long. Oh no, we were talking about drinks being spilt, and the topic of Mountain Dew and the Mountain Dew conspiracy came up. It's pretty interesting stuff. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's fun. It's fun to read. Every time Mountain Dew comes out with a new flavor, within months, disaster strikes the world, and it seems to align with the name of the flavor. I won't spoil any of the names or the disasters, so look it up. as we return to our game
Spoiling
here.
disasters.
Yes, one of the disasters is I just dumped Mountain Dew all over myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, after they released crotch flavor. Come on.
Yeah.
Crotch flavor. Right?
Damp
I made a
crotch.
full new
Damn
change of
crotch.
clothes. Okay, like it
Nice.
covered everything.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's not sticking to your seat too much.
I keep a blanket on the seat, and
Okay.
I just happen to have my hoodie next to me because I usually get cold. So none of it hit my seat, which is great. It just hit other things. So
Pro gamer tips right here.
yeah.
Spills
Your
out.
splash guard up.
Okay.
Shamalam ding dong.
Are you gonna? Did you Urban Dictionary that?
I did. I did.
I was like,
Yeah, it's
uh-oh.
from the 70s.
Urban Dictionary is not that educated on that regard. Some of
Oh
it is
wow.
making fun of M. Night Shyamalan. And the
Hmm.
other one from July 19th, 2015. When you get a blowjob while watching a Pokemon episode.
Oh, what?
Nice.
How does?
It is
I don't get it.
it is
Okay.
actually a song from a fictional band in National Lampoon's Animal House. Fictional band called Otis Day and the Knights
Mm-mm.
in National Lampoon. There we go.
It's been a
Otis
while
Day
since
and
I've
the
seen that
Knights.
movie.
Yeah.
It's like
It's been a
Gladys
while.
Knight and the Pips. Ripoff. Anyway.
Anyways, let's get back to the game, shall we? You guys have been roped into helping Rockville host her many games. Maybe she wasn't expecting such a turnout at her booth, but here we are, approaching midday. Gaston walked up with one swing of his wooden mallet, won the game for the day, and also broke it. So he begrudgingly is knelt next to her as they're trying to fix this strongman game. And then next to her, we've got Rote helping out at the table filled with logic puzzles, and Merrick kind of helping
Yeah,
with other miscellaneous games.
the catapult game. I think I figured that out yesterday.
Yeah, you helped her put the table up as Marco knocked into you guys and decided to, in air quotes, help. Well, it was in the way more than not. But yeah, so the rest, it's gonna take probably an hour. So what is what's Gaston doing next to Rockville? Like, how does he feel about this working next to this dwarven woman who is just like covered in soot, and she's quite dirty. Also, knees on the ground, getting grass stains on her pants. You're doing the same.
Yeah, I don't think the cleanliness bothers him as much as just like the fact that he has to reduce himself to do this work. Uh is not annoyed that it's a dwarf or it's a woman or any of that thing. It's just like this task is below him. And so he's just like essentially kneeling down beside her, holding like his hands in a bowl shape with little wooden pegs in it for her to like put
Tap
this
tap
back
tap.
together with these little like wooden rivets or nails or whatever. So he's essentially just acting as a bowl, whatever. He's not dexterous or like handy enough to do it, so he's essentially just a holder for things that she can't keep in her pockets or
Li-
whatnot. So he's just
lift this up here, like this, please. Hold it steady.
okay.
Hold
Well,
it.
I have. Hold on, my hands are full. He like cups it up against his chest and lifts his arm up to hold it up, and I'm spilling now. Oh,
But you have
okay.
pockets, don't you? There's a
They're
table next.
filled with other things like my tiny loot,
What?
my tiny pocket.
You have a tiny loot as she swings her hammer into a peg, just as you're like gesturing, and yeah, she places it lands true, and you kind of are working up each of these rivets to try and build this ramp again for the strongman game that resembles a chest and treasure, and yeah, you guys are kind of bickering back and forth a little bit. But you see she's smiling, and every once in a while she kind of looks at you, and she's got a charming smile, and um, yeah, yeah, she seems pretty happy, and even though she's like, she knows she's kind of you're begrudging this work, she's trying to make light of it. So what brings you to U.S. Hope?
Well, I'm traveling further north on Father's asked me to bring some things further up. I was on my way towards the north end of Lake Carthen and happened to be here at the right time. And, well, I couldn't resist the spectacle of this. So I decided to stay and watch. I'm from much further south, and here we are.
Oh yes. You are Chilaxian, is that right?
Yes, I am. Is that a problem for you? I don't.
As long as you're not a problem, I suppose not. She kind of
All right.
smiles. She throws a smile in your direction.
Problem. How could I? I wouldn't be a problem.
No, no, definitely not. You're here helping old Rockfell here with the problem you caused. So I appreciate it.
Well, again, if it was built a little more structurally sound, I.
You're just stronger than you look.
He. It's kind of just like, yeah, yeah.
It's not nice to insult a lady's work, you know?
You're right. I apologize. I just would rather not be blamed for excelling.
No, no, no. Nothing wrong with excelling. Um, but you said your father is you bit of a you work for your father?
Well, as a sort, I help out my family where my other older brothers are a little more involved, but he's found work for me to help our house regain its proper place.
Ah, regain its place in Cheliax. To be honest, I don't know much about how I suppose society works in Cheliax, other than just what people talk about Cheliax and Chelaxians and all that. Not very good things I hear, but you don't seem
Hmm.
so bad. She kind
What?
of elbows you a bit as you're picking up the next side of the ramp to
Yeah,
begin putting nails back in or rivets.
he kind of turns his head and what do you mean? What do they say?
I want to make it clear too that it's very close quarters. Like the tables that Rote's working at and Merrick are working at, you guys are like on, you're like within arm's length of each other. So you're definitely hearing this conversation. Just so that's clear. So, well, just that those in Cheliax, it's a nation state that worships Asmodeus openly, devils and all that. Diabolists, not very good, coming from
What?
a region that worships Iomedae and has fought back Tar-Baphon all those years ago.
I he's I don't I've It's kind of just like processing this and stuttering and uh devil worship. Hmm that's that's a common rumor about Cheliax.
Well, I wouldn't really call it a rumor, I suppose. It's almost a fact. Are you? How are you? Hmm. I'm I'm a little confused about
That makes two of us.
your understanding of your own home.
Like I stayed in my house for many years and I'm the sixth son and I didn't have much to do at all until recently. My father sent me on a couple of errands, but
Hmm.
It's never anything like this. Not that I've ever. Uh, he's just kind of like this. I don't really believe you, to be honest. It's
Oh, well,
not.
she kind of just shrugs. Well, I suppose if you're just not aware, you're just not aware. Here, hold this up. And she grabs another piece of wood and
Yeah, he's like kind of just looking down at the ground now with like 1,000 yard stare and kind of just like absentmindedly just holds whatever it is up.
bing. Ah, there. I think that's the last piece for this part. So, to the treasure chest now. Here, prop this up, and she kind of throws some kickstands out for the ramp to sit on, and you guys lift it up together. And there's a few people kind of watching and clapping as that part of the ramp is erected.
Yeah, you just hear in the background.
No, that's not actually how you do it. No, 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 I'm not being mean. You're bad at this. You have to do it this way. What do you? No, no, it's very simple. This slides in here. This slide in. Oh, do you want to go get your sister? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to show you how to do it. You're just not very good at it.
Mom, the rat person's being mean to me.
No, no, no. She's just not good at this. I'm trying to make her learn.
Don't be so rude. They're young. One of the parents kind of grabs their child and pulls them away from you.
But fine.
I just solve it and then put it back on the table.
You were waiting in line, right? You want to do it? I won't tell you you're bad at it.
It's okay if you do tell me I'm bad at it. I'd be happy to take your advice. This is a gnome fella.
Oh,
He looks like he's been traveling for a while. He's got like a one of those old school I don't know, old school, like those raccoon style hats. He's got
That's
like
it, a raccoon hat.
yeah, a raccoon hat. Is it a raccoon though? You're not sure. Maybe it's a skunk. It's a skunk. It's a skunk hat. No, no, it's not a skunk hat. He would do that. I don't think.
It's a hat of many things.
It's a hat that looks like it's made of furs. It's a little iridescent. It shines in the light with different colors. How about that? You don't know what kind of furs it is. But this dude is a gnome. And yeah, it looks well traveled. He's using a rough looking spear as a walking stick, and he's got a backpack and a bedroll on, and he's got a buckler strapped to his pack too. Yeah, he's got like his skin is almost this sheen of it's got like a strange sheen of like multicolored oils also. But every once in a while you'll see it kind of go like a solid normal tone of color, and as he kind of focuses in on conversation with you, it stays that color. But he's got like this long kind of rough hair that goes down to his shoulders. Very pointed, square chin, a wide smile, and like bright green eyes. You see the tips of his hair is also like tipped, dyed green, or naturally green. You're not entirely sure. This gnome is giving off almost like chameleon-like vibes. If I were to put a heritage to him, he'd be a chameleon gnome. Yeah, explorer's clothes. He says, I don't mind if you're just honest with me. I'm always open to tips,
oh,
help, and guidance. How are you? I can't say I've met
okay.
anybody like you before.
You have a very cool hat.
Thank you. It appeared one day.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it just was there, and I've been wearing it ever since.
That's wonderful. We have varying levels of difficulty, and you're free to try.
What's that cube one? I like the colors on it.
Yes, yes. Here you are. Um, yes, you need to spin it around in various capacities until each of the slabs line up with the colors, and each block, each side is monochromatic.
Oh, cool. And he kind of takes it, looks at it in a little bit of awe, and he begins to futz with it very incorrectly.
Yeah, I'm super nervous now that I've gotten chewed out by children and their parents. Also, I'm just kind of nodding along. Uh, right. If I was sweating, I'd have sweat on my brow, but I'm just kind of nodding along nervously.
Are you all right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you live here?
Nope, sure don't. Was on the road and I heard there was a festival here, so I thought I'd check it out.
Oh,
So I'm
okay, okay.
checking it out.
He's a traveler too.
Who?
Yeah, I point back to Gaston.
Oh, um,
Gaston is
mine's
standing there, just like looking down, kind of zoned out, just like
what's wrong with his face?
Um, I'm not really sure. He just kind of broke it, and then we were supposed to fix everything. Um, but I was trying to help the kids, and instead they uh, I I I told them they were bad. So he,
Yeah, I heard your bedside manner's not that not that great, is it? Maybe I can help if you don't mind an extra pair of hands back there.
uh, uh, sure, sure. The lady is in charge, but she probably won't mind it, more. Yes. Um,
I
uh,
don't know what I'm
I,
doing though. I hope that's okay.
I barely I barely know what I'm doing. I'm wrote, by the way.
Oh, Rote. Rote. That's an interesting name, Rote. I'm Opuff.
Oh, Puff. That's
Yeah.
also an interesting name. Okay,
Uh,
Puff, welcome,
Opuff.
welcome to the puzzle booth.
Yeah. Awesome. I've never done anything like this before. How do we do this? We just say, hey kids, come over here. Come look at these puzzles. Is that how you do it? And then like he
Yeah,
catches the eye of some kids and they come running over. Um,
I'll let you talk them through it.
As I like nervously look at the parents that are tower over me.
I don't know what I'm doing, but you just gotta figure it out. Kind of like how we figure out life, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'll reset it for them when they're next.
Cool. Is there like a time? Like how long do they get to play with them? Do we gotta get
Oh,
like
you see
paid
this
for
little
something?
hourglass over here? So the challenge is that when you flip it over, they have so many seconds to get through it.
Ah, okay. Check this out. He kind of snaps his fingers and he creates an image of another hourglass. And he says, "You kids have this much time until the sand runs out to figure it out. Go!" And the
Oh,
kids kind of go like, "Ah!" They start to scramble and they freak out. And one kid starts crying and like, "Ah!" And
sure.
and yeah. While that's going on, he kind of leans over a little close to you, Rote, and he says, "You wouldn't happen to know is there an orc around here by the name of Garrig?"
um, I did see a big green fellow before, so perhaps, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Good to know. He kind of smiles and nods. Gaston, you
I'm
hear that? You hear that? Um, he
I
wasn't.
think
He tried to be quiet, but he wasn't quiet.
that would probably snap Gaston out of this, and he's very frazzled, and I think he snaps out of it and he looks at the gnome. And what was your name?
He looks over at the table. He's like, "Oh Puff, oh Puff Fun Muffin."
Weird.
Yeah, I
And he
get
just
that.
like
I get that
stops looking
sometimes.
at him.
Weird. Okay. Are you guys friends?
He is friendly. He did talk to me for some time.
Okay. Yeah. What's that guy's name? He seems like he's having fun. Pointing to Merrick.
Yeah, but Merrick, the first kid that started crying, he was like, "Oh, come over here and let's play this game." The second kid is like, he's like shaking his head at Rote, and it's just like, okay, kid, this one's good. And he's like on a knee down, like it's a little too high for the kid, so he's like on one knee and like holding the kid up on his knee up there. It's like, okay, and you just push that thing, and then like the tower explodes. It's like, yeah, you got it. Whoa.
Well, that's fun. That looks like a fun game. He kind of like puts whatever toy down and starts to meander over to Merrick and the catapult game, almost like he's just completely lost focus on what was happening at your table. Wrote, like maybe even like mid helping a kid or like showing a kid or handing a kid one of the puzzles. He just drops it before the handoff completes, and walks over to Merrick. He's like, "What is this game? This looks so cool."
Oh, hey there, buddy. And he's still talking like, oh, yeah, shoot the things and you blow up the tower. Oh, sir, did you want to have a try?
I mean, if you don't mind, this looks way more fun than those things. And he kind of points directly at the logic puzzles. You just crank.
Nope.
You just crank the catapult back and let it rip. Try to hit the tower.
Yep. That's the plan.
Nice. Can I try it?
Yep. Oh yeah, great. I feel like it's got to be a stool somewhere they'll grab and
Oh yeah, sure.
like pull it over there.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. I'm gonna give it a go. And he attempts it.
You don't want to let an old gnome sit on your knee like you would a kid to play the game.
He was just about to, then he realized he was a gnome.
I'm not old. I'm only 45.
He says to the man in the sky.
Yeah.
Screw
Well,
you.
This is a lot of fun. I've been to a few festivals. This one's cool. I like this. What's this place called?
The town?
Yeah.
As I 100% blanked on the town name. I know every single NPC, but I've just completely blanked on the town's name.
Who was you was Hope?
Yeah.
He was Hope. Thank you. Oh, yours Hope. Yes.
You
And
hope.
this is the Harvest Home Festival.
Fun stuff. Well,
Where are you visiting from?
just around. I get lost easily and just meander about. I'm actually looking for an old friend named Garrick. Are you familiar with him? Kind of.
Oh,
the
yeah,
catapult.
Mr. Sunbrand. Yeah, he
Yeah.
should be around here somewhere.
Yeah, that's the guy. Great. I don't want to bother him if he's working, but wouldn't mind catching up with him.
Well, I mean, noonish. I'm sure that it'll slow down a bit. Probably be over at the at Herdo's food tent, which is there.
As you
Point
point
to the-
over there, maybe the camera pans towards Hurdaw's stall, and you see, all of you kind of see now that it is fully set up and stocked with all kinds of jams, pastries, and pies. But you see something that wasn't there yesterday, and that is a long table that Gareg has just put down with like 6 different seats, stools, and she's putting out pies in front of every seat, and she yells out, "It's time for the pie eating contest! Pie eating contest!"
Oh yeah, there he is.
Rockville claps you on the back, Gaston, and says, "We can't miss Herdaw's pie eating contest. Break time!" And she like slaps you on the back a little too hard.
Yeah, catches him off guard. Yeah.
We gotta watch this. You gonna participate? You should. And she kind of runs over there.
Well, guess I can continue to excel in front of everyone here by eating food.
Um, uh,
Sure.
Rockville,
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little flustered.
Rockville kind of looks back at both Merrick and Rope manning her tables, and she says, "Come on, then! Can't miss this. This is gonna be a good show. It always is."
I just look at the one kid who's really locked in and like back over there, and I take the hourglass and I flip it over and say, sorry, I guess your time's up. Okay, bye. And then I instead of going around the table, I go under the table and kind of scurry off.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, Merrick's gonna like look at his halberd, which he's forgotten to put down. It's like I should be doing my job. But I mean, he'll go over to the pie contest, but continue to be a guard and generally monitor the ground.
Opoff is like, "Oh, pie!" Just whatever conversation you had with him, Merrick is just cut off, and he's just completely distracted and has already walked off towards the pie. You may have pointed out Garrick, but at the mention of pie, he seems just to be completely distracted. Walks to the table, is the first one in a stool in front of these pies. There are 6 seats. If any of you want to participate, feel free.
No, I should be a guard.
Nailith says,
Gaston would
appears
jump in.
behind you, and he says, "Yeah, feel free. I don't think there's much going on today."
I'm just eyeing her
No.
booth from the side and looking and thinking to myself, like,
Is that onion and bacon jam? Oh, that'd go really good on toast.
Yeah. So the 3 of you sit down. Garrick sits down next to you, Gaston. Actually, I think let's do this. I got their tokens, so why not use them?
Tactical pie eating.
Yeah. Roll for initiative.
Merrick, you said you're sitting too, yeah?
Yeah. I'll hand off the halberd and just. See, I feel like a couple people will only be like, "Oh yeah, Merrick, go do that." Oh yeah, okay.
I'm watching from the side. I'm not actually sitting down to eat.
Okay. Who else would sit down? Let's see. Marco is going to sit down too. There's Marco.
Gaston would try to cheer something with Garrig. He doesn't have anything yet, but maybe just like
Pie crisp.
cheers.
Bicky's going to sit next to Rote. And just another random person.
I think you mean Merrick.
Yeah, where's Merrick? Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you were just gonna. Oh, you were gonna sit.
Right sitting out.
Oh,
I'm standing to the side. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
I am up at the booth for sure because I was getting eyes on like various jams, but I'm gonna watch the contest.
Okay.
Is the gnome there? Yeah.
Opuff.
Opuff can be the old man there.
Yeah, that'll work. We'll make that Opuff for now.
Unless you have a
We'll use.
the Opuff token.
We'll use this one.
Do you know the Opa man?
Do you know the Opuff man? The Opuff man. Okay, got it.
Gaston is looking back and forth between Opuff and Garrig and trying to connect dots in his head. And
Okay, so Gaston at the end of the table, Opuff at the other end, Garrig, Marco, Bicky, and Merrick in between them two. Yeah, the pies are still warm, and they smell of blueberries. And Herda kind of stands in front, and she says, "This is the start of the annual Harvest Home Festival. I like to think this is the actual beginning to the entire festival is my pie eating contest. She kind of smiles and people cheer a bit. And Rote, you notice that her husband is actually in the crowd, kind of watching. He looks a little perturbed to be there, but he's watching. He is a kind of a heavy set man. Let me give you a better description here. He's got work-stained clothes, his jaws clenched, and he's got like dirty brown hair, and it's kind of like every time he looks around and he sees somebody, kind of gives him a sneer. But Herda is very anxious, excited, and nervous, kind of hosting this. But she's got a smile on her face, and she says, "The rules are simple. Just eat as many of my pies in 1 minute, as fast as you can."
1 minute.
A quarter of a pie.
Your own personal silverware.
Some say it's the longest minute of your life. And go. So just go ahead and roll. Let's do fortitude saves.
Oh.
I don't know. That sounds,
baby.
seems
Cool.
like make sure you can keep it down.
Should I use my opal on this? No.
Oh.
Gotta go big at the pie eating contest. They'll be
yeah.
relevant later on.
All right, got
Yeah.
your rolls there.
Oh, no.
13 for
is like-
Gaston, 12 for Merrick. Let's see what Garrett gets. And Marco, Vicky, and Opuff.
Oh, Biggie loses.
Wow. You run interference.
Marco,
I consult him as he's going.
you guys are using your hands. So Marco kind of digs in with both his hands first, and he yells out, "Ah, it's hot!" And he kind of like just stands up. He doesn't even get to bite. He just like he's flinging pie everywhere, shaking his hands around, getting pie on Garrick and Bicky and just everybody near him. People are laughing and cracking up, but he's like just starts to kind of like lick his hands and scoop the pie out.
Foolish
and
child.
and then he kind of just shakes his head and walks away from the table.
Oh no.
Opuff eats like maybe a quarter of the pie, and then he just starts to slow down immediately, but he doesn't stop. And let's see, with a 12 and 13, you guys pace yourselves for like the first maybe 30 seconds, but then you guys begin to slow down too. What may that look like?
Yeah, I guess Merrick goes first. I'll be eating and then like, I already had, I shouldn't have had one of your great, was it onion and bacon pastries already?
Yeah, those are quite
Yes.
filling.
I'll turn around and bow.
Gaston probably didn't understand that you have to use your hands. So I envisioned him getting a couple of seconds behind, just like looking down the table. And I'm like, ugh, okay. And then like we'll like try to use as little of his hands as possible, and like kind of shovel it in. So he's been consistent shoveling, like lifting up the pie pan, shoveling it into his mouth, but
You're getting yelled at.
Yeah,
That's
after-
not how you eat the pie. Use your whole hands.
I'm just like
Don't be a wuss.
getting distracted, and I feel like he is trying to play off his inability to keep eating. This is silly, and he says it like this full mouth and just like blueberries dripping down his cheeks, and he's ugh,
Okay.
whatever. Said and burn my hands like that fool.
Foolish child.
All right. Bicky and Bicky and Gallagher are almost neck and neck at this point. It's coming down to the minute mark, and Bicky still very tired. It's like they just aren't even fully aware of what's happening around them, but maybe the awareness catches up to Bicky and kind of looks around, eyes kind of go wide, and they're looking down at their almost done pie pan, and you see them like lurch forward and kind of hold their mouth and get up and leave the table.
Oh boy.
And she ends up tripping and landing underneath under somebody and starts just throwing up. People kind of go, oh, oh no! People are clapping and laughing, and Garrig just finishes the pie, a big smile on his face. One and only Garrig. And Herda claps him on the back and says, again, Garrig, the winner of the pie eating contest. And cheers go up. Yeah. And you win a pie of your choice and a jar of jam. Congratulations, Garrig. And the crowd kind of cheers and hurrahs. And
I don't know if Constant or one of the other priests is doing medical here, but it's like, hey, could we get someone? This guy doesn't look so good.
Yes, Don will clap, give a pat on the back to Garrig. Just give him a nod.
Garrig kind of looks over at you and gives you a nod too. He says, nice try. Nice try. I'm Garrig. Sorry, that's my voice.
Yeah, it's we met yesterday, I believe. Yes.
Right.
Oh,
right,
yes.
yeah.
Yes. Well eaten, suppose.
Yes.
Cheers.
You as well. I suppose.
Yes. Yes, I suppose.
He stands up awkwardly and walks away. Grabs a pie, thanks Herda, and then kind of just disappears into the crowd. Opuff is still eating the pie, just like completely in love with it, just like savoring every bite. Doesn't even notice the contest is over, but is just lost in the deliciousness of the pie.
Did Garrig see Opuff?
It didn't seem that way. If he did, he made no overt motions about it.
Yeah, I just meant like, he's like, all right, this is who my competition is, and saw them and didn't react to that.
No, it seemed like he pretty much had his kind of like head down.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really one for celebrations, really. A little awkward for him, I think. But
Fair.
yeah. Disappears into the crowd again.
I'm going to approach Merrick and just kind of walk over.
Excuse me.
And I'll just kind of wave you down to my height.
Hey, Road, right? You were with. He's not looking too good.
Oh,
One of your band members, right?
they'll be fine. It's okay even if they're not. I mean, they're. I just travel with them. You look like a god here, right?
Yes, I am. How can I help?
And I kind of look around nervously and then look over at Herda.
I think it was her husband was real loud and mean to her earlier, and I saw him kind of looking like he would do that again. And
Merrick instantly goes
in the
deadpan.
crowd.
Yes. Joseph. Don't. Yeah, you don't need to worry about that.
Okay, okay. She's just a really nice lady, and I don't like to see that, but I can't really do anything.
No. So he switches from deadpan to just like smile that doesn't reach his eyes. Like, yes, I think everyone's aware what's going on there, and don't think anybody else wants to see that. But we're helping where we can.
Okay, okay. Thank you. So, sorry to bother you.
No problem. Not a bother. Hope you're having fun. Oh, and good job with the puzzle games, I guess. But maybe just let the kids figure it out.
Y-
Yeah, I kind of shrink down a little bit and turn away.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah,
Wow.
enjoy the festival. Don't yeah.
yeah, thanks.
I'm walking away slowly through the crowd.
Okay. Oh, your friend's still sick. Never mind.
You look over at Bicky and you see Kleb kind of laughing, like, and like grabbing more pie and kind of putting it in front of Bicky's face, causing more gurgling sounds and sick sounds coming from Bicky.
Okay.
Stop it, Kleb!
No. Eh, they seem fine.
Yeah, I'm
Family fighting. I'm not getting involved with two goblins fighting.
fully ignoring the goblins.
Uh,
While the conversation between Merrick and Rote is going on, Gaston kind of slides down the table and sits next to Opuf, and as they're eating the pie, he kind of intercedes and pushes the pie plate further away from Opuf, and
Hey, I was. Oh,
that was just
so good. Why'd you push it
one
away
moment,
from
one
me?
moment. I just was curious how you knew Garrick. He didn't seem to notice you or know
Huh?
you.
Garrig, where is he? He kind of like sits up, a little more sober now, looks around. Garrig, where is Garrig? Was he here?
Well, he's around, I'm sure, but
Ah,
curious, like I said, how you know him. He didn't seem to know you. Just interesting. Interesting.
oh,
You'd think a fellow like yourself would be quite memorable.
well, I would hope so. He saved my life. I heard he was here in this place, so or at least in this direction. I didn't know he was here in this town. What's it called again? U.S. Hope. Yeah.
I don't know.
I came here to find him. I came from Volumus. I just wanted to thank him again for saving my life.
So he's gonna sense motive.
Okay. You believe him.
Okay.
He seems kind of
Hmm.
he's looking at you directly in the eye, kind of talking, and you see that he's reminiscing about some kind of moment as he's like smiling. He's like, yeah, Garrick, he's quiet and quite temperamental sometimes, but he saved me from some merchant lord or noble in Volumus. And, I was fairly new to just traveling and exploring, and I'd made a deal with some guy, and it wasn't exactly what I thought, and things kind of turned sour, and I didn't know what I was getting into, and yeah, it
What
wasn't.
guy?
I'm sorry.
What guy?
You probably wouldn't know him. Just some merchant noble out of Volumus. Um, uh,
Hmm.
Davian Brooks, Lord Brooks. Apparently he's not so good at being on the up and up.
Never heard of such a person in my life.
Yeah, see, I knew you wouldn't know, but yeah, things kind of went sour, and out in the middle of the square, he tried to hit me and said I owed him, and just wasn't that great of an experience. And Garrick just got in the way. He took the hit for me, and kind of just yelled at the nobleman, and he got scared and kind of cowered underneath Garrick, and all the noble's friends laughed, and I don't think he took kindly to that, and Garrick just told me to run, and I ran, and been kind of on the run ever since. wanted to look for him. I've been kind of looking for him to say thank you. And yeah, just heard he was somewhere somewhere in the west part of Lastwall, and yeah, I owe him my life. I just want to tell him thanks. I don't know what would have happened if he wasn't there. Could have taken me, or worse. I don't know.
Hmm. Takes a deep breath. Just looking at Opuff in the eyes and just listening to every word and trying to see if he's lying and taking all this information in. Takes a deep breath and he's around. Enjoy your pie. Puts the pie plate back in front of him and stands up abruptly and lets out a couple of clicks and a whistle that perk Rupert up, and he walks out of the square and is going to head back to the inn.
Okay. You do so. Go ahead and roll a perception check as you're walking back to the inn. Make that
Right, yeah.
a secret one.
All right.
Secret.
As he's getting up and walking back to the inn, he's pressing both hands, the heels of his hands into his eyes and kind of just like rubbing his eyes, and he just looks so confused, and he's trying to hold it together, but he's just kind of getting a lot of information and that doesn't align with his previous understanding of reality, and
Okay.
just like, what is this, the Twilight Zone?
All right. So with that check, you catch sight of Garrig. He's walking ahead of you. Looks like he's also leaving the square. The market square in front of the Great Barn. Looks like he's heading back to the town center. It is about midday. People are kind of just sitting down after that pie contest. You're walking by tables filled with people, just enjoying what they've purchased, drinking ales and drinks, and just having a good time, enjoying the wares. You walk by all them, and yeah, you're like maybe 100 yards behind Garrig. There's a few people leaving too, but yeah, it's already been a great half day for some people.
Yeah, I don't think he sees Gaston, and or he sees Garrig, sees himself in a reflection. No, he sees Garrig and kind of refocuses, but then squints a bit and shakes his head and rubs his eyes again. He's just massaging his face, and he's not going to pay attention to where Garrig is going currently. He's going back to the inn and kind of head down and rubbing his face, and Rupert's probably looking up at him like, Buck, you all right, dog? Maybe a little concerned.
Okay. Cool. You head back to the inn then. It is surprisingly full. People kind of still milling about the main street, and you see that it's being ran by, you assume maybe the husband of Herda. He's already made it back to the inn after the pie eating contest. He saw who was going to win and got a head start. But he kind of looks up at you with dark eyes and kind of just doesn't even acknowledge you. Just looks up at you for a moment.
He just ignores him and walks. He would walk into his room, look into his travel items, and find the package that his father has given him to take with him north. And he is going to break the seal on this and take a closer look at the items and documents that his father has entrusted with him to deliver.
Okay. What do you see?
Okay, I didn't know how. I don't know. At the time, I'm trying to be like just a little, just a little. Yeah, he sees some contracts and different a lot of contracts. A lot of it seems to be going over his head, but then he does catch a few uh words about rituals, um that devil deity that you had mentioned. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Asmodeus or Asmodeus?
Asmodeus, yeah. Asmodeus. Yeah, and then just outlining rituals and what he and or what his father and his brothers have been doing, and all of these things that he was just in the dark about. He was essentially an errand boy and left behind. He was never participating in all of these rituals and was so unaware that all of this stuff was going on, not only in the country but in his family. And he just looks at all of these papers and it probably flies off the handle and breaks something, smashes the table, picks up a pot, or a washing pot, and slams it over against the wall.
As you slam something against the wall, you hear the sound of from outside your door. It sounds like there might be a scuffle or something happening in the hallway out front of your door.
Um, just paper still in hand, they're crumpled up. Um, and he just swings the door open and looks out to see what's going on.
You see two men. It looks like they're like trying to push each other and shove each other. Um, it takes you a minute to kind of like see what's happening. You don't see any fists being thrown or anything like that, but you do recognize one of the men as Joseph, the husband of Herdaw, the guy that was just downstairs tending to the bar. There's another man that's probably just maybe an inch or two shorter than him, 5'10" or something, blonde haired, scruffy beard, but just wearing like farmer's clothes, and they're like pressing up against each other, and they are in a deep kiss.
And he shuts the door slowly.
They don't even notice you. And then the screen fades to black, and it says, "Until next time." That's the end of our episode, everybody.
Not where I was expecting to end. Okay.
Yeah. That's it for Echoes of Death and Steel. Our run through of Graveland Survivors, the first adventure in the anthology of Claws of the Tyrant. Oh, smoochins is happening, and we'll see where that's going to take us next time. So don't forget to join our Discord, talk nerdy, talk about what's happened in this episode. Who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite NPC? Let us know in the chat, and don't forget to always live by the die and die by the die. Bye-bye.
Bye. Scandalous.
Scandalous.
Dang, I thought I was gonna have to break up a fight.